Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham and Jason Cole. I feel very confident in our situation right now, Jason.
What's going on, everybody?
So we had a little technical glitch, and I believe we've got it all solved. And what we're going to do today is we're about to go to the virtual real flight field, thanks to Horizon Hobby, the sponsor of the virtual field. There's a lot of good information. In fact, we should be sure to go and look at that. I think we'll go there first. We have some good vendor forum sponsorship news. You might ask, Jim, why do we care who is a advertiser on RCGroups? Because it is the pulse of the hobby, and it's important to know that we are growing, especially in this weird time of COVID and closings and openings and all the things that are happening. I do get the question, how is this affecting the hobby? And I can tell you that many companies are selling more than they did a year ago. And I don't want to jinx anything here. We have a lot of companies coming online to advertise on RCGroups, which is awesome. So with that said, we're going to jump over to the site. And in fact, Horizon Hobby is pinging me right here on my phone in front of me. So a lot of good stuff going on. First, let's talk about, we'll go to RCGroups, the homepage, and at the very tippy top is the Real Flight Virtual Fly section sponsored by Horizon. And if you go in there, this is a vast cavalcade, a cornucopia of real flight information. And in here we have pre-approved real flight planes, real flight 9. I have it's available now. I guess we could go look at that. The new Real Flight Trainer Edition first look that I did. And then also, this is where I announce, my mousing over it right now, when we're going to be live and flying with other users. If you're not online, go do it right now. We're about to jump into that and hang out and try to have some fun. And so this is the Horizon Virtual Fly Real Flight section that is new to the site. And with that said, right below them, Futaba USA is a new sponsor. They've come back and getting things geared up. And so you can go in there and check them out. You know, Futaba is a iconic, I would say, of the industry. HobbyMate is a relatively new advertiser. And to celebrate, they said, could we do a contest? And I said, sure. And I kind of, Jason, this is not the drone that they wanted to give away. And I said, I kind of went to the higher level drone, and they said, great, we love it. And so go in here, check it out. We have dates. We have ConUS that just makes shipping simple. And then to enter, just go to their site, which I provide a link to. And you can put a link in the thread to whatever you think is cool on their site, and that enters you to win this drone. We'll be picking the winner randomly. Let's find it. It's right up there.
Randomly.
828 will be the winner. And if I forget, someone will surely email me and say, Jim, you haven't picked a winner yet, because that's how
and most importantly, once you pick a winner, what has to happen, Jim?
You have 48 hours to say, yeah, I'm the winner. Send it here. And if you don't, we're going to pick another winner. We had an issue with a contest recently where I wasn't sure how to move forward on it, but here we are. With new ideas and thoughts. Also, the big news, and I'm not going to wait for the banner to pop up here, but this morning, Hobbyking came back as a sponsor on RCGroups. And so I'm super stoked to have them back. You know, they were on the site for over a decade. Jason,
welcome back.
Yeah. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do is when we go fly at the field, I'm going to go look at my list because we have so many new advertisers. Spirit came back to Heli Freak this week. Also, Heli Lids, which was an old advertiser at Heli Freak, came back this week. You know, it's good when you can't remember all the new advertisers, but it's also, I need to see them.
Nothing wrong with that. Staying busy.
We're going to jump to some news. See how this rapid pace, you do this thing 3 or 4 times, you can get through it pretty quick.
Hey, is there any way you can either share your screen with what you're showing me? Because all I see is my face on your side. Jason. A little bit of behind the scenes curtain work there, but yeah.
Oh, I had it on there. I just was sharing the wrong screen. 1 second.
There we go.
Sharing. Bingo, bango. Looking good now?
LRT. There we go. Yep.
Okay, first of all, I want to say something that I have talked about. Horizon Air Meet Live 2020. So generally, Horizon's at this meet, but I know they spent a huge amount of money to have this multi-camera TV type coverage of this event from Europe. And so I was talking with Horizon on the phone a couple of weeks ago, and they brought this up, and I said, could I stream this to our YouTube channel? And they said, yeah, that'd be awesome. And so Saturday of this week or last week, I sat here and we streamed on our YouTube channel, not the whole event. And I never thought I'd get, I wasn't going to sit here for 9 hours and stream.
It was like 11 hours or something broadcast.
Yeah. But I did get in and stream. And so what it allowed us to do was run it on our YouTube channel while our live viewers chatted about stuff. And this thing is awesome. It's not, I picked this image, but the very first thing, I'm going to show it to you. This is like $100,000 jet.
Yeah. That's insane, man.
And it has a propulsion system that would actually fly a full-scale airplane. And so basically what happened was and that's why my mic was all messed up, Jason. When this went on, I just made sure that everything was off. And then I let the co-host, Steve Petrato, and then they had people from Germany as well talking. And so they were doing this live feed, and it was awesome. And the sounds, let's see if it'll come through.
And I'm glad he unreal. It's unbelievable.
It's priceless. Yeah. It really is.
Just look at this for 1 second, and then I'll let you go look at it yourself. It's had a huge amount of views. Not only Horizon has had a huge views, and so has our video.
Concorde has during landing.
Yeah, it's kind of stuff you don't get to see, you know, at your local club field, right? Like, this is special. Look at that. And he's got some escorts with him too. That's pretty awesome to see this stuff. Wow.
Please be sharing this video. Get all your friends involved. This is incredible stuff, guys.
So, Ali was one of the co-hosts, and he said that the build alone was awesome, but the way the guy flew, he said he flew it like it was a foamy. It blew him away. Nice. So you can check that out here, and then you can also scroll down and see the whole meet right there. So big thanks to Horizon. We've been working pretty closely with them on a lot of things. Jason posted this because he thought it was so dang cool. You've got to see it.
Yeah. How can you not look at this and want these?
Full send FPV here. Are you guys looking?
You have to want these once you see them.
Good old.
They have like 41 different kinds of patterns and things you can adjust. Get my phone away from the microphone there.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
There we go.
Awesome. Also, this is brand new, Gator Rc. This is a father-daughter team, an old school RC pilot and his marketing daughter. Very, I enjoy working with them. It feels like, you know, when you used to go to your shop down the street and buy stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like when I'm working with these guys. They have a whole slew of brand new scale airframes out, except for this.
The Savage Shock Cub is my favorite of the bunch. It's just so cool.
Muscular. And a lot of iconic airplanes. And these are brand new, just releasing. Let's see if anything's shipping, because when I posted this, they weren't available in stock yet, but they were taking pre-orders. And I did make sure, Jason, I said, look, you really want me to run this before they're available? And they said,
yeah, right.
People want to get them when they can get them.
That's one nice thing right now is because of COVID, there's a lot of manufacturing that has been shut down and delayed. And especially like I got into mountain biking a couple of weeks ago or a couple months ago now. Like bikes are hard to get, like it's hard to get bike racks and things. I'm like, we could still get RC airplanes pretty easily. So I think we're really lucky in that aspect that we can still get the gear and things we need for the RC hobby.
And I'm not sure if I said it before or after the technical diffs, but I'm talking to companies out there that are saying their sales numbers are higher now than they were a year ago.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID. You know,
that's awesome.
So people are building and doing and all the things that they would have done only on hyperdrive. Also, I don't want to get out of here before we're about to go to the live. We're going to go fly. This new Hangar 9 Pits is so just visually beautiful. And then this felony car, man, this is.
Did you hear on back to that pitch? Did you see my first, like the thing I posted about when I wrote the article? I was like, I know this plane's going to be a winner because it's the only airplane that I can remember that every single reviewer for RCGroups sent me a message immediately when it was announced. They're like, I want this one if it comes up. I'm like, holy cow. It's going to be awesome.
That's a big boy though, right?
It is pretty big boy, yeah.
Yeah. So it takes a specialized builder. So this thing is kind of a basher car. You get all these accessories. I know we're more of an airplane site, but I've really started leaning up on some car stuff too, just because I'm into it. But you can add, subtract, or do whatever you want.
Mean, doesn't it?
Look at this. Now, he's just going to smoke for a while. So what does that cost? How much do those tires cost, man?
Yeah. Man, I can't remember. You remember the first time we've seen an RC car smoke a tire? It was at the Horizon RC Fest.
Yeah.
The Arma, whatever that thing was. It was so fast and so powerful. You could actually legitimately smoke the tires. It's incredible.
I'm getting an echo on you, Jason. Are you hearing yourself anywhere?
I am not hearing myself. There's no other audio in the room other than
headphones.
My voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even transmitting on RealFlight, so I don't even know.
Oh, you know what? I'm transmitting on RealFlight. Maybe that's it. I bet that's it. Let me go there. I'm going to go multiplayer. This is a RealFlight tech tip. Voice chat disable. Okay. So we're in the house. Jason, anybody in here yet?
I haven't even looked. I don't think so. I don't see any names. I see you.
Now, yesterday, I reset this probably 2 or 3 times a day. And yesterday, I came in here and hit reset, and man, there were people on immediately.
Yeah.
What I've come to learn is that the more people in a room, the more people will show up.
Yeah. So now that we have 2 in here, they'd be like, oh, there's some action going on in this room.
So if you're watching, be sure and join us. Walk. All right, Jason Cole. First of all, I'd like to introduce, we're going to do this like we're at an event. Hey everyone, I want to welcome you to the RCGroups Virtual Fly, brought to you by Horizon Hobby and RealFlight. Jason and I know the team at RealFlight very well, and now, you know, it's been so many years with Horizon that we've known those Horizon guys. I was just thinking of how long some of those Horizon team members have been on RCGroups for over 20 years. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a businessy partnership or you know.
No,
it's a family. Yeah, we're basically family. Like we've been in some of those, or been to some of those people's weddings.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's we're an RC family now,
and it's RC hobbyists. I mean, all of us just love RC and have been in it forever, and we just do what we do on our side. They do what they do to bring us great airplanes. It's very natural.
Yeah.
So, Jason, when did you get into flying? How old were you?
Oh, I was in my 20s, like 20 years old. I think I got into it in college. I didn't know it existed, you know, and I walked into a Hobbytown USA that was in the local mall. That was a pretty new store, and I was like, what? There's airplanes? They fly? You can actually buy them and make them fly? And I was like, I want to try this. I'd always loved aviation stuff, you know, boomerangs and foam gliders from Walmart and that kind of stuff, but I didn't know the RC hobby was even a thing.
So I was bragging on you this morning in a meeting about becoming the USA champion. And so I have a question. You're all eat up with sailplanes, but when will you get back to your roots of 3D? What do you think's going to happen?
Well, so technically my roots are sailplanes because that's how I started flying.
True.
But 3D was definitely a love and passion of mine for quite a bit. And, you know, I still I would always say sailplanes are my favorite. But I love, it's kind of weird because while they're my favorite, I love just about anything that flies. Like, I don't care, you know, I'll fly it and I'll like it usually, no matter what it is. But yeah, 3D is a lot of fun. You know, I think 3D has progressed a whole lot since I was really, you know, in it. And while I can still do hovers and Harriers and some, you know, some of the, I guess you would call them 3D basics now, that used to be really advanced maneuvers, it's really progressed into things that I don't even know what the names of maneuvers are anymore, like pop tops, and there's a whole lot of, you know, just things that guys in the hobby like Jay Stusia have really pushed what's capable forward. Rifle
rolls and all that. So with that said, what is your favorite maneuver? I'm going to predict it in my head.
Okay, 3D maneuver?
Yeah. No, any maneuver.
Any maneuver. Well, I would say, what did we call it? I don't remember what you call it now. It's this one. I'll just perform it for you. You go up high.
You can watch your sticks.
You come down, you roll.
Flat spin?
Blender into a flat spin. I think that's what it was, the blender.
Yeah. And then if you're awesome, you go back up.
Yeah.
Which you can't do. I've never done that in real life. This used to
Never
be.
done it in real life, but you can't climb back up with a flat spin in real flight, by the way. You can come back down.
So this is
and you can do that.
You don't need that thing.
We don't need that.
No one uses a rudder. Wait, what was that? Elevator?
The horizontal step is gone. You know, I gotta say, this plane is really fragile. Like, that was a little bit of, I didn't even hit anything.
Just gotta be careful.
But it does allow you to do lower knife edge drags, though, because see, now I'm hitting the stab. If you go the other way, you can get nice and low. Oh, and then you crash and stop your motor.
You know, I was having a flashback because I talked to L.A. Johnson this week. L.A., if you...
L.A., yeah.
I doubt anyone out there knows who he is now, but L.A. used to be the senior tech at Hobby Lobby back in the early electronics days. And back then, everyone knew him because you had to talk to him periodically. But when I started building my profile planes, like whatever year that was, 2006 or something, I went back there and I said, I want to put wingtips. I want to put... Now they're called SFGs. But back then, I didn't know what they were called. And I wanted to mount them on the end of my wingtips for stability. And I went to LA just to say, what do you think? And he said, oh, Jim, I don't know. I don't know what it'll buy you. So he kind of taught me out of it, right? So fast forward down, every 3D plane has them on there. It really, when I first started seeing them come out, I was like, man, I could have been an innovator. No one was doing it back then. You know?
Yeah, gives you that better knife edge stability and tracking, and yeah, cool stuff.
Well, I'm not sure why we have no one in the house, but
well, it is a different time of the day too. People may still be working or out and about doing errands.
Jason, can you look at the live chat and see what's going on in
there? Yeah, not a whole lot. Brian says you don't need no stinking rudder. Think he misspelled it. So yeah, man, we'll get some more people in the virtual hangout at some point. You basically leave the server up and running all day long, right?
Yeah. And I do see an influx at certain times of the day, especially at evening when a lot of people are online. I was looking at these FR Sky Exact Series servos. Do you have any relationship to those since you are a...
I haven't used them. I don't really know much about them other than it's telemetry and some cool things if you're a free sky user and fly airplanes.
Hey, you know what I have? You know what I have? I have something super secret. How could I show this? I could cut over to our heads, and I'm going to share a video that has not been released.
Ooh, what you got?
All I got to do is figure out how, and I can figure out how. I'm going to go to the YouTube studio, and I'm going to go to videos, right, dashboard. Hold on, everybody. It'll happen. Your channel. I've got to find my most recent upload. I'm not seeing the right thing. YouTube studio. Jason, say something RC related.
So I've been, well, I was always a left-hand roller in 3D. So I would do like rolling Harriers or rolling circles with left-hand aileron turns. And so in the simulator, I haven't been doing it a long time, but hey, we have somebody else in the game now.
Awesome.
So I've been trying to work on right-hand. I could always, roll to the right, but to be able to be like, or you're comfortable locked in on a rolling Harrier down on the deck, I would never do that with right-hand roll, but I'm starting to practice it, at least in the simulator. And that's one of the great things that a simulator can do for you is really build, even though like the physics isn't like 100% exactly accurate like real life, and the weather is not really the same, and you don't really get the true to life like peripheral vision kind of stuff, but it's still so good, A, for just having fun, but B, for building up your muscle memory on maneuvers. So for me to practice this in the simulator, to spend an hour in the sim with, crashing and resetting, it's like spending days upon days out at the field with an airplane trying to get just the muscle memory part of it down. So once you do, then you can go outside and it takes a shorter amount of time to really get comfortable with it in the real world.
That's the whole point. And the most basic level there would be learning how to land and take off.
Yeah.
Taking off's not very hard. Landing, a whole nother horse for a new pilot.
And takeoffs are optional, but landings are not.
Jason, I don't know if you've taken a look at this or not.
I have not seen this. I've been waiting.
Look at that hero shot. It's muddy.
Man, who took
that? Maeve took that, my daughter. So basically, I took my new camera that I have not used since COVID, and we went up to Edwin Warner Park, and I had this little stretch in mind. I want to note in this coming scene, it drives me crazy that I did this, and I want to apologize to rock crawlers everywhere. So this is the Capra Rtr, which is, look at this. I don't drive over that route. I don't drive over that rock. Every time I see it, I'm like, dude, it's a rock crawler. Why aren't you crawling over it? I did crawl over everything else though. So basically in the video, I'm just showing the axles. It's wider. The pumpkins are higher off the ground. This is kind of the yeah, you know what the pumpkins are, right?
Pumpkins?
On the axle?
No, I don't know. I've never heard the word pumpkin used in reference to a car, but
well,
did I get it wrong?
This is sort of the pinnacle right now, as far as I can tell, of this size rock crawler.
There you go.
It's got
Tell me about it.
It's oversized. It has all these aluminum linkages. It has dig, which I'll have a video in the video. I'll show you how the dig works in just a second, because I laughed with glee with the dig.
Well, that's a rare.
It's not made to go fast, and its turning radius it's not going to do donuts or anything. It's made to go super slow in a scale-like manner over rocky surfaces. The only thing I lacked was really steep, large boulders, and I can't figure out where I'm going to find those.
Yeah. I mean, that looks pretty darn cool. I like that spot right there you're at.
Yeah. So,
I mean, there's a steep rock right behind you.
Yeah. And so it won't go up straight up a cliff, but it will climb at pretty radical angles.
Yeah.
And so all I'm trying to do here is let you see all the linkages and shocks and wheels and tires work. So I think
you might think that like going slow like this would be boring, but there's really a lot of technical skill involved as the driver to be able to choose the line and be able to control it in the proper manner to where you can get over and down and through things. And that's where the fun comes in for these guys.
And so right here, this has dig. So it's a button on the transmitter on and off, and it locks up the rear differential. So that it's basically like putting brakes on the rear tires. And I knew I wanted it in the video. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I was going to do a breakout piece. And then I got flipped over going down this cliff, and you're about to see me use dig. So right here, the rear tires are locked up. And so that is holding the back end down while I go down this cliff.
Okay.
And I guess that's a full scale thing.
Oh, yeah, I see that. How cool is that?
Yeah. And so this is kind of the end of the video. We spent 2 hours out there shooting all this, and then it edited down to 3 minutes. And I was like, I hope this is enough. And this is my favorite bridge. I guess we should have revealed how big that bridge is. And then I'm driving around talking about more specs. But it's a hot little setup, man.
Nice. Yeah, it looks great. I like the body, like the colors they used. I like that. Something about orange right now, like orange and black, orange and like gray. That's my colors right now for some reason.
I got to pick this one, so it's considered red if you're looking for this exact one.
Is it red? Okay, yeah.
But it is. Even in my photos, it's mostly orange. You know?
Yeah.
So this is never before seen look at this thing. It'll be released soon enough. I'm still working on the review. Jason, in this review, I am doing, I was thinking more of a photo review. The video's in there, of course, but so what I'm doing is I'm breaking out this ready to run in photos of the shocks and the interior and the tires and so it's interesting because I'm going over feature sets, but each feature set it's photos of the feature set.
Okay.
Big photos, not little photos, not like dink, 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 and then a lot of text. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let me know if you like it. Maybe, who knows? All right,
we're going to do it.
We're back in real flight.
We had one other guy in here. I think he bugged out. I don't think people like this airfield maybe as much.
Oh, really? Okay, well that I have found is definitely a thing.
The pylon's kind of getting in the way.
Okay, well let's switch it up here. What time are we at? 12:26. Select an airport. What do you think? We don't like photo fields.
Is the sod farm a? I've heard that one mentioned a lot. Is it 3D or real or photorealistic?
That looks photoreal. Well, let's go to Flatlands.
It may be, yeah. Yeah, Flatlands.
It's not there. Photo field. It's in the sod farm.
Sod farm.
Well, we can go there. You can't chase anything though.
Yeah, no. Do like another 3D one then.
There's the flight school.
Brian says package delivered. He must have heard your doorbell or your motion go off.
I have a bunch of stuff coming in.
I had to change the noise because I ended up hating how loud that one gets.
So I have a alarm I use when I'm cooking, and it's the same alarm my daughter uses to wake up, and man, she can't stand it.
Well, that's what you need with a teenager, right?
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Young adult.
This will be pretty cool. We're gonna go to the junkyard.
Kick me out, and I have to join again, or I can't remember. Or
no,
it takes
just
me right.
switch. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I can feel hunger coming on.
Oh, it is lunchtime, eh?
Yeah, and then I've got a 1:30 appointment that I have to be to at 1:15. So I have to keep all these numbers in my head. Oh, by the way, did I give you my doctor update on my pinky finger that I keep showing off in the live feeds?
No. What's the update?
It was broken. I broke my finger and never went to the doctor.
Ow.
Yeah, but he said it healed straight. He said in a year from now, you'll never know it. Okay, so.
Nice.
I'm going to select an aircraft. It's because I kept it taped up. I'm going to select. Okay.
This is definitely one you need to fly in the cockpit on and not.
Yes, multiplex.
Third party.
Next star.
View.
No.
Chase.
Easy star. The easy star. That's what you want. If this was in the goggles and me being hungry right now, I know it would make me sick. Camera type. We'll go chase for more fun. Okay. All right, let's go do some running around in hangars. Wait, this does not look like I remember. I don't remember these rebel piles.
Is this the right site?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's do this thing. So, I don't know if you're new. I doubt that you are if you're... maybe this isn't right. Because I want to fly through stuff.
Yeah. I'm looking for the easy star. I'm going to switch over.
Yeah, this is not the one I want, but we can fly through here.
Well, find the one you want.
Okay. Talk. Wow. Little FPV action, third person. Jason's always wanted a third person camera. You know, they have those cameras that look over the top of your car?
Yep.
If I can't figure out how they do that, then why not a third person?
There's the easy star.
And I'm going to take a fly boom.
Okay, I gotta change my view before I crash.
You know what this thing needs? Bigger throws. Yeah, I need to increase the throws. All right, we're going to jump to that one I want. That was the junkyard. What is it I want? Construction site? No, I want the old hangars. I should know this. That's where
the Easy Star. I think the Easy Star was probably like the first FPV plane ever. Right? There was no FPV planes, but it was like, this would make a great FPV plane because the motor's in the back, it flies awesome, it's stable, it's cheap. It's kind of where FPV got started with aircraft anyway.
Well, and you can bounce it, you can fly it into stuff.
Yep.
I am not seeing my field. It's like it's not here.
It has disappeared.
I guess we'll take what we have. Okay. Whoop. If you blow a wing, it's cheap to get a new one. All right, Jason, I'm going to try to chase you.
Okay, I'm going to try to fly through this building.
It's a good size.
Bare bones. Right underneath it. Under the crane.
And if you were an FPV pilot, this would be great practice.
Through the hole here. Yep. Can you go through? That looks a little small for me. Through the tower. Nope. Not gonna do it. You can go under some rubble though.
Not gonna die.
Not gonna that.
That's pretty old reference.
Yeah.
We could go through the water tower. Ah, yeah.
You make it.
Well, I got hit it, but my airplane doesn't care.
Water tower. All right, where are you? Are you way up high? Or are you just behind me?
Now I'm behind you.
All right, I see you.
Can this thing fly inverted very well?
You're on. All right, I'm coming for you. Oh, you are inverted. Holy cow. With an easy start. Oh, I thought you were going to try to go through that truss. You can tell Jim's really concentrating because he is not.
I'm sure my mouth is open. My tongue is askew. Well, this is hard. Everything you do, you got to do a second time.
Uh-huh. Oh, did you just crash? You hit it.
Oh, I got it. She's in the air again. She doesn't care. Easy star all the way.
There you go.
Ah, I better get some altitude.
Through the crane, between the crane and the crane support wire. Yeah, you can make that.
I need more elevator. And I need more throttle.
More throttle. That's the solution for everything. More power.
Oh.
Is there can you show the viewers the game? We're just looking at us, our faces right now.
Oh my gosh. Sorry everybody. Oh my gosh, that's not very interesting. Holy smokes. Wow, this week.
You're home.
Let's see if I have a special Easy Star up here in my custom aircraft.
Ooh, custom Easy Star. That's how you do it.
I did, but I don't see it. Okay. Jason, we're going to go watch you. Your high level of skill set.
Come on in.
Flybo. And then
we're just playing around some rubble.
There we go. Man, everyone. I did a lot of cool flying that you totally missed. You've been really impressed.
Yes. Oh, there's a rock there. We will try that again. So here's what where's that crane at? Where did you go? Where did you go? How am I lost? There's the crane. So you can actually go between. I actually just hit it. That's unfortunate. There's one straight ahead. You can go between the crane and the support wires, just like that. Sweet.
See, if it had more rudder and more elevator, you could really, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Jason, you know how to alter this, right?
Yeah, I hadn't done one in a while, but.
Do you feel comfortable to show everyone how to increase your throws?
Oh, I could fumble through it. You maybe.
I'm gonna walk you through it. Go to. I don't know if it'll show you. Go to aircraft.
Scrolling up. Whoops.
Oh yeah, it won't show yours. It'll only show mine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to aircraft. Edit. Wait, was there an easy edit there? Okay, let me jump out of here because I'm pretty sure there's an easy edit too. Aircraft quick edit. That's it. So if you go to quick edit, you can change your rudder and LE deflections. So let's just double everything. Let's just say 3-3.
Double it. Wow.
And minimum. Be sure to keep your negative there. 3-3. 2-4. Now, if you went in and did this in a more complicated way, I'm pretty sure you could add some expo to 4. And then for power, I am going to give myself more power. Let's call it 170. 170. Save. And we'll exit. All right. Look at that. Heck yeah. Look at that roll rate. Now, it's still not rolling like, you know, axially.
Yeah.
Is that a correct term? I never have...
It's just rudder.
Right. So, next we'd have to add some ailerons to this thing. I mean, really, come on. I've owned...
People did that, too. Like, they did it to the real ones, right? You cut it in and hinge it and add, you know, add some servos. I'm going to hit left rudder. We'll see what we get. Oh, that's not much. But if I hit Ellie... All right. Wait. What's going on here? Ellie, rudder. Oh, we're on one stick. Okay. Left rudder. So it's going to dip. So you got to hit left rudder and pull up elevator. And you can get a nice tight turn. And I have done this to my physical units. Really what I did, I think Jason's seen it. I glued a flat piece of wood to the rudder just to like double the size. It worked fine. Yeah, people. Then we used to have. Well, did they do Easy Start races back in the day at SEF, or was it only the Wingo? It wasn't Easy Start, but it was the same kind of airplane. Yeah, and we did pylon races with these things, and man, it was intense. Yeah, I was doing really good in my first try. I worked for Hobby Lobby. I had to build a Wingo, and I had to compete. It was part of the deal of working at Hobby Lobby. And a guy that I don't know that was just at the show, he was calling for me. So I'd go past a pole and he'd say, turn. I made it all the way to the finals. And on the last pole, he said, you got this. And then bam, I hit that pole, man. Now, I think I still have that. That's the one in the back that I... Oh, yeah. Nice. So I was going to say, I own so many. Let's follow Jason around. All right, you know what? We'll go view, camera type. Chase. I've owned so many different kinds of airplanes, but I don't think anyone who's serious about the hobby should not have one of these. You should definitely have one of these in the hangar. If it's windy, if it's questionable, if you're at the beach and you don't want to get something nice like in the salt water, if you're worried about kids chasing your airplane when you land, which happens at the beach. This is that airplane, man. You can always get it out. The prop location makes it safe. You're not going to blow any props landing in tall grass or anything like that. And it's a great FPV bird. Let's hope there's an exit over here. Oh, okay. We got some. Sorry, you guys. I haven't been watching the chat too much. Mike's camping. What simulator is this? This is Real Flight. We're both flying Real Flight 8, I believe, and it works with newer versions of Real Flight as well, but it's the Real Flight flight simulator. It's available at Horizon Hobby. And yeah, the VIrtualFly is kind of the thing that we gave this event. It's where Jim and I kind of get on and we invite others to come and join us. It does have multiplayer options, so if you had the simulator, you could jump in right now and fly with us in this thing. We change up the scenery and stuff from time to time, and sometimes we play games and shoot each other and pylon race, do just different things. So it's just a fun way to have like an event and fly together with your buddies if you can't do it at a real event somewhere. If you're like, hey, where's the links to everything you're talking about? Go to rcgroups.com. In the very first section, you'll have links to the sim and to fly with us as well. And Brian says he's got to get his Bixler, put that in his arsenal. Yeah, man. Get it up and running. Once again, big news. Hobbyking is back on RCGroups, which is just good for the hobby, and we're excited to have them. Jason, I already tempted you with this. There's a new airplane that they want to have reviewed, and I was looking at pictures seconds before we went live. Yeah, what do you think? It's hot. That's all I wrote. H-A-W-T. And then I said, we're going live on YouTube. And they were like, talk to you later. Nice. Yeah. Well, that's good stuff. That's exciting.
it's 12:40. Let's fly for just about 10 more minutes, Jason. And let's do this. Let's go into multiplayer. I'm trying to look past my mic here. Start a game. Everyone loves unlimited. Although with just 2 people, this will be super hard. Quick combat. Let's go to quick combat then. Unless it's a biplane, which it could be. Biplanes are hard to see out of.
Yeah, that's true. From the cockpit.
Oh, am I going to... There's no way this shoots machine guns.
I'm looking. Oh, whoa, there it is. Woo, get up in the air. Okay, I have this pop-up in my way. Get out of the way, pop-up.
What's that? Who's that? Is there somebody else up here?
Oh,
that's a bird. That was a bird. I just tried to take out a hawk.
Oh, did I just get you? Oh, did we get each other?
Nobody hit anyone. It's the Wild West. It was always hard to actually hit somebody. Power lines! Power lines! Boosh, boosh.
Man, this thing shoots out guns like a stinking A10, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should have the brat.
Alright. Man, this thing turns like a dime, doesn't it? Yeah. You keep shooting at me and I can't get you lined up.
Power lines. Power lines.
Yeah, you fly low to the ground. Alright. Where's my guns? There we go. Do they just shoot continuously?
Yeah, this is unlimited, which is best.
I'll take it. Alright.
Alright, let's do an inverted machine gun pass through the hangar. Oh, there's a helicopter. Oh, there's another hangar. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm rocking. And let's go back over. Yes, and let's go back through the air hangar. This should be a lot harder since it's easier. Oh, threading the needle, baby.
Oh, I crashed.
All right. Now what we have to do, we'll turn our machine guns off. Try not to shoot each other, and we have to fly through the tubes of I don't know how big these airplanes are.
Whoa, is there a spot for that?
There's empty fuselages you can fly through. Now, I used to be able to do it, but I think I did it with a different airplane. I'm going to go to chase. All right. All right, let's just get used to flying like this. See what we got over here. Jason is stacked.
Oh, I saw that.
Anything happening with you we need to go focus on?
No, I was just trying to find you, and then I saw you crash into the power line.
Yeah, this is a little different than my standard FPV plane.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of obstacles. What is? Oh, it's a P-51. Is that what we're flying? I was in the cockpit, not really paying attention to what it was.
Let me throw my gear up.
I like the detail of the cockpit, man. It's got a picture of our wife back at home in the deck you would put up in the cockpit. You seen that?
Huh.
Your little
but that's sweet.
World War II era photo you'd stick in the airplane.
Did it.
Nice.
Little touch and go in the tube. Oh, my gear went up. Oh, my gear went back down. I don't know why. Oh. Gear up. Roger.
Down.
There's that bird. Power lines. In through the hangar. This airplane's starting to grow on me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I got it, I got it.
Oh, did you make it through?
Well, I made it in, I guess.
Made it in. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the tubes. Holy cow. You can just fit barely in.
I'm gonna go through the tubes.
I'm gonna watch. Gonna watch your screen.
Wish I had some flaps on this thing. There's the tubes. I'm not coming in right. There's no way. You'd have to do this in a quad. I have done this before in a quad.
Yeah, it's pretty tight for a P-51 of this size.
Tube and a half. All right, everyone. Jason Cole, Jim T. Graham. You've been with us on the Real Flight Virtual Fly. We tried it a little early because of ramifications of the day. You know, Thursday is the new Friday, and Friday's the new Friday, so you get 2 Fridays if you look at it just right. Jason, you got any big RC plans for the weekend?
No. Well, I mean, I've got some review projects. I don't know. The weather's going to be rainy, looks like, so who knows? Probably not.
I got a guitar project sitting in there. I hatched a scheme with Truman, and now it's doing it in the basement this weekend.
Yeah, Brian. Come on in sometime, buddy.
Yeah, man. Look, if there's like some part in the day and you're like, hey, a bunch of us want to fly with you guys, shoot us a PM or an email, and we probably will be able to step off and jump in here and hang out with you, because that would be awesome. And otherwise, this is live and multiplayer. And if you're seeing this and you're like, I got to have this, go check out RCGroups.com. You can find a way to buy it, get it on your computer, and then go fly with us. All right, Jason, man, I appreciate your time and working with me through my technical difficulties of the microphone.
You got it. Be well, fellas. Enjoy the day.
RCGroups.com. Send it down now.